Okay, so I'm Betsy Wetzig, and I'm really happy to be here at Morgan's with this group and to tell you a little bit about what I do. So, let's go. Next. Okay, what have you ever wanted to improve? Physically, mentally, emotionally, your house, whatever. Go ahead and go to the next one. The way you move, your skills, your communications, all those things are embedded in your neuromuscular patterns. Isn't that a strange word? It's your mind-body, it's the mind-body link.
Just got a delay on, sorry.
Oh, okay. But, you know, sometimes you want to improve and something's holding you back. And a lot of people think, oh, it's outside, it's somebody else's fault. But mostly it's really inside you. And it doesn't mean just because it's inside you that you can't change it. And that's part of what I do. I'm working with the mind and the body to help people. I use exercise, arts, all kinds of stuff to help people change and become a better person and have a better life. In fact, it's your core self. And there is a way to change, and it is a secret, but it's a secret that's about to change the world. The answer to being a new and different person and changing your core is your own neuromuscular patterns that I have worked with for over 50 years, the coordination patterns and dynamics. Your core way of movement happens because of how your body's coordinating. But it not only coordinates your body, it coordinates your mind, which part of your mind is working first, and then it coordinates your mind and body together. Your movement mind is the cause of your personality type, your style, your way of doing things. All behavior is both physical and mental. A lot of times people work with you like for counseling or whatever, and they say, okay, well you do this, 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 and this, you know, and they give you this little plan and you do it, and 6 weeks later it's gone. Because they haven't really changed your physical side of your behavior. Your physical side has to change with the mental side. There are 4 patterns, and this is how it goes. Okay, so I'm a thrust person. I am a real get-go-or-go guy, and I'm very direct. I would come up to you and I say, we're going to do this, right? I wouldn't come up to you and say, we're going to do this, and hang, okay? But if I'm an outside-the-box thinker, I'm a real mover, I go with the flow, I'm a great surfer, I'm a hang person, okay? And then I come up to you with open hands and I say, you know, there are possibilities in this world, and maybe we can do them. Okay? If I'm a swing person, you all know the hula, right? Or swing dance. It's always playful, it's always interactive. People really need swing to be good coaches, and a lot of salespeople are really good swingers. Okay? And then there's the shape person. Now, when you came down the aisle, ladies, you came down in shape in our culture. You did not come down the aisle and swing. You did not come down the aisle and hang. You came down in shape. And you're a thinking person when you're doing that. And everything is prioritized. And above all, you are correct. So what makes you you? It's these patterns. They filter the world. You have a style, a way of doing things. And so if I'm in hang, I'm in one world. And if I'm in shape, I'm in another world. And if I'm in thrust, I'm in another world. And if I'm in swing, I'm playing with you. So, it also is how it goes out of yourself. Okay? So when I'm creative, if I'm a hang person, I'm really going with the flow, and I'm thinking outside the box, and I'm ready to just move with you. If I'm thrust, I'm going to be doing the job. I'm getting it done. Even my time is different, and so forth. Each one of you has one of these 4 patterns as your lowest tension level. It's the pattern of your alpha brain, ladies. It's the pattern of your awareness. And it's the pattern of your creativity. It's your basic pattern of knowing and being. It's how you move and how you are. The home pattern is the dominant pattern of your style and persona. Even before you were born, these patterns were organizing you. And they continue to. Which intelligence are you using first? How do you organize your intelligences? If I'm a real hang person, I am really using my kinesthetic intelligence big time. And that goes with my other talents of intelligence, how it all organizes in my brain. Same thing with your mind functions. The whole Jungian thing, you took those tests when you come into certain schools and businesses. Are you thinking first? Are you feeling first? All gets organized even when you're still in the womb. Okay? The patterns control the way you function. And we can change the way we function. We can improve it. We can make our style better. That's why people go out to the golf course and play and get better. Okay? All the different styles we have is when you're using the patterns. Okay, so you have a style of business, you have a style of teaching, you have a style that you brush your teeth in. Did you ever think of that? You brush your teeth essentially the same way practically every day, right? Unless you're like me who's hang and I like to do it different, just because it's different. You go ahead to the next. Okay, so if you have your core self and you're doing things, and let's say you're doing your creative thing, you have a set of dynamics, a set of elements that go with your way of being and how the brain and the body are organizing. So you have a certain process of awareness, you have a use of time and space. If I design something for you, I need to know how you're using time and space. It's so essential. And these 4 patterns make us use time and space in different ways. Design, your intelligence is the way you're moving. It really is huge. So if I'm a Picasso and I'm painting, I'm using thrust. But it's not just how I'm moving, it's a whole moving mind state. It has diagonals, it has a certain pattern and rhythms. The rhythms are on the beat. If I'm in shape, I'm essentially I'm Michelangelo and I'm painting just like you came down the aisle, ladies. If I'm into the hang stuff, I'm maybe Moreau or one of the artists that just kind of goes with the flow. And if I'm a swing guy, like any of the Impressionists, you see, at the moment of creation, we are in our mind-body state, our basic, our most essential state of awareness and creativity. So that's what we're doing. That's how we are being. And if we know that, we can communicate better. All art is a form of communication. You are a form of communication. I am a form of communication. Lots of times we miss each other because we don't understand these essential differences in the way we get information out in and take it out. So, I wrote a book about leadership, putting the movement side of leadership with all of the counseling and all the wonderful information we have about how we're supposed to be doing things and organizing our businesses and our offices and working with people. I work with a woman, Dr. Mary Alice Long, on psychosomodynamics, which is the combination of this movement mind elements and Jungian psychology, because Jung is the mental elements and behavioral elements of these various styles, and I'm just adding in how we move and using movement to be able to use what Jung learned of even better. So, improving lifestyle, that's what I do. We all make habits, which can cause pain and injury, but those very same habits can bring us to well-being and enhanced potential. Who taught you how to walk? Okay? Think about it for a second. Quick little hint on how to walk. You just stand still and rock from side to side, but instead of having your weight back over your arches, which most people are doing, you put it over your heels, you put it over your arch. And you rock from side to side, you can feel your little toe. If you do that whenever you're standing in line, you're going to do an enormous amount of good for both your mind and body. We also have habits of behavior, which are our responses to stress. Right? Okay, we have triggers. Those triggers come into our body. Our body has already integrated ways we respond to certain triggers, and so you go off, all right? Happens all the time. It's easy to turn off those trigger responses if you know the secrets from the patterns. So one of them is really easy. It's almost built into us, and I call it the southern side. So right now you all do have some stress left over in your bodies from how you got here and what's ever happened last week. So just do this with me. Do a southern side. Go. Everybody? See how you let go? I just put you in hang. Hang helps you let go. We need hang to let go. Some people can't do hang very well. I can teach them how to hang better. But you all can hang better if you just use your old southern side. So the basic uses of the patterns are they cause our personality type. Everybody has their own home pattern. You have at least one weak pattern that you need to work on. And people have block patterns that can cause them not to be able to do certain things they really want to do. And we can change our patterns with all the exercises and things that I've developed over the last 50 years, and also because I was a dancer. So you can change your core self. You can change your movement, your mind, your talents, your skills. You can improve physically and mentally. You can prevent a lot of injury. Let's go ahead. Go. Notice you can even improve the way you forgive. I do workshops on forgiveness. Okay, so we can renew ourselves from the inside out. And some special things is I'm going to be doing a wonderful retreat in Sedona, Arizona. And we are going to go to the vortexes. I've been there before. The vortexes are the same kind of energy that these patterns use. And when you do the moving patterns in the vortexes, it multiplies what can happen to both your brain and your body. And it's a really fascinating experience for everybody. Plus, we're going to be in a really neat resort called the Sedona Summit. And you will learn how to move and be better and get rid of some of the things that are limiting you. You'll get refreshed and have a deeper ability to have a richer life because it's your inside yourself that's changing. That's where the really richer life can change the most. And you're going to play. We're going to have a great time. And you're going to find your deepest way of relaxation, creativity, and awareness, because that's the patterns. We're going to be going to those vortexes, and it's really a great price, guys. So if you contact me, I'll tell you about it. Even some more. Plus, okay, my newest fun invention is this table, okay? It was called the Multi-Masters Pilates table, and with my coordination pattern training, it is going to take training to a new level. The machine actually moves you. So we can use lots of people who can't move very well. Next. Normally, this table does all these wonderful things. Helps your muscles lengthen, your joints are more mobile, you're getting your core strength better, you can lose weight and inches. So just think about this, if we could get one of these tables in every nursing home, what a difference it would make, okay? Plus, you can really improve now. You don't have to ever get to that nursing home. But with my work with this table, you're not only doing those things, but you're learning how to handle stress. You're getting the whole muscle systems interacting. You're utilizing and improving your coordination, your patterns, your dynamics. So if you paint, you can paint better, whatever. Play your music better. You're improving your physical and mental abilities, and you're improving your health and your lifestyle. So it's a really exciting thing. I'm really looking forward to begin working with it. It's brand new. We have it at Twin Pines Integrated Health Center. So that's essentially what I do. Except I also do learning styles and a whole bunch of other things. If you ever use the word style, this work can help you use your style better. You can tell when somebody walks in the door what they like and want and how they're functioning. A pretty good thing for a salesperson to be able to do, just watching the way they walk in the door. Great for teachers. communication, as I said, is so important in this world today. Different groups get different styles and miscommunicate. And you see it happening in politics right now. We have two different styles. And they keep saying the other guy isn't saying the truth, or they don't know how to say it or whatever. A big piece of that is this miscommunication because they're coming from two different styles. So I like to help people learn to communicate better. I like them to be better creative because we're all creative. And I like them to be able to move without hurting themselves as they get older. I like them to be able to improve their golf games, their yoga, whatever they love to work with. So that's who I am, and that's what I like to do.
All right, we can do 2 questions.
Okay?
Do you know Dr. Kent?
Yes, I do.
So he was telling me about someone who teaches you how to walk.
Yeah.
You're her. I've been wanting to reach out to you, so I
Okay.
knew there was a reason I came here today.
Okay.
And I'd like to say too, I did a brief time with you after that knee injury, and it's amazing. I still do those.
Exercises?
I do
Wonderful.
like rolling
Wonderful.
pin and the little ball.
Right.
It helps. It's tremendous. It really actually did help raise the the front part arch in the foot,
Mhm.
the ball, the
Right.
ball arch.
Yeah, because
Yeah, so
you're
you-
really using your deepest coordination, so it can change the entire body
And it's
and
awesome. Thank you.
the way it's moving and improve your own.
What type of person are you? Am I a thruster?
Is he a thruster?
Yes. Nailed
Did
it.
you hear how quick he is? Okay.
No, that was awesome. So if people want to sign up for, what's the best way? They call you, or you want
The
to?
very best way is to call me.
Okay.
Just give me a call, 610-398-9652. Okay, give me a call, because everybody has different needs. I love working with people because my business takes me all over the place. Leadership, forgiveness, walking better, preventing things that could really harm you in your life, or your family communications. I sometimes talk to people before they get married, you know, the couple, and say, this is your style, this is your style. This is where you're going to miscommunicate if you don't know enough to really listen to the difference in the other person.
Has anybody said, hey, I'm not marrying her? After that session or not?
We've had some people, I haven't ever said not married, but I've had some people say, wait a minute, we need to discuss some things.
So it's interesting to see this, your way with movement and with physical movement to really get to, you know, what's going on in the head. Many of us here, we take these seminars on how to improve our strategies in business. And a lot of it is mindset also.
Mm-hmm.
But with incorporation with that movement, I can see where that would really push the button to
To a higher
help
level.
the change.
Right, because all behavior is physical and mental. You can't just change the mental. I mean, you can decide to, but it ain't gonna work.
What happened,
But
yeah.
sooner or later, the physical, ways you're functioning are part of the whole mind-body system, and it's gonna come in and stop you from just doing these mental behaviors.
All right, we are out of time. That was awesome. All right, next round of applause. All right, so this is Michael Madden from the Lehigh Valley Elite Network. We're signing off. If you're interested in going to one of our events, you could search us on Google for social media Lehigh Valley or business networking. We're usually at the top of the page. And then you can actually go on to LehighValleyEliteNetwork.com. We meet here over at Morgan's Local Flavor Restaurant in Allentown, Pennsylvania, the first Tuesday of the month. So there's no need to RSVP. If you're interested, just show up. If you happen to see the schedule and it works for you. So we're signing off for now. So, Mike, you're going to hit end there.